that just look not healthy? Who wants to be like those people that are alcoholics or addicted to drugs? Raise your hand if you do. Who wants to follow them? What exactly? So when your temple is not clean, when your image, when it's supposed to look pure like Christ, when it looks like this on the inside and on the outside, who do you think is really going to follow you? How many of you can honestly raise your hands and say that your friends really want to follow you? When you look like this, when you act like this, when you smell like this. Nobody. I wouldn't want to follow anybody. How many of you, if you knew Pastor Goodman was really looking like this, how many of you would even want to look up to him? Be honest. Nobody. So why do we use for an excuse, because we're young, that our image ain't really got to be super clean? I can still do this because if y'all don't stop, Jasmine, you go sit somewhere else. Because if I'm doing this on Sundays and Wednesdays, I'm cool. But the other days, I'm going back over here. One thing that I wanted to say to the team, to you guys, is this. We learned something a couple of weeks ago in church. You cannot straddle the fence at all. Y'all know what that means? You can't have one foot in heaven and one foot in hell. You can't have one foot over here saying, I'm going to do right all the time, I'm going to do right today, but tomorrow, because I'm with a certain group of teenagers and my other friends, I'm going to act another way. Because what's going to end up happening is this. And y'all remember the story, so if I get it wrong, y'all help me out. So you have Satan over here, and you have Jesus. So every day they go out, because Satan he try to get people too, just like Jesus. So they go out, they recruit. So you got some people, Satan saying, come on, I'm going to offer you all of this. We can still gossip, we can still party, we can have sex before marriage, we can do all this stuff, and I'm still going to give you the world. But Jesus saying, now you come over here, you got to have some obedience, some sacrifice, but I'm still going to give you the world. All right, so you got some people separating, they're going in different ways. Every day they keep going back. Well, when they went back, this one guy was left. He was in between. He had one foot in heaven and one foot in hell. He was like, I'm just going to stay in between because then I won't have to commit to either one. So Satan came back and he said, he was looking around, so the man said, what are you looking for? Who are you looking for? And Satan said, I already see him. I'm looking for you. He said, no. I didn't say I wanted to go with you. I didn't say I want to keep doing all that. I'm just in between. He said, I'm on the fence. Well, guess what Satan told him? Don't you know that I own the fence? Meaning, today, you can't say, I'm going to act right in front of the grown folk. I'm going to act right in front of my parents and my teachers, but when they ain't looking, I'm going to go on over here. But Satan said that I can still gossip. He said I ain't got to love nobody. He said I can fornicate. He said I can have me a little beer and wine every now and again. If I want to snort me a line or something, I can do that. Satan told me I can have all of this stuff. I ain't got to love nobody. I can hate on people as long as I want to. But what happened, you can't straddle the fence. Because we never know what's going to happen. And we never know what image people are looking for. Do we not know that our friends are hurting? Really hurting? Because let's be honest, some of our friends wish they had our parents to love on them. For real. To sit in and have a conversation with them. To just be real with them.